Okay, so hey guys, welcome back to another interview. Today I'm here with victorious Liam O'Hare. How we are with it?
I'm very good, thank you, mate. Yeah, very good.
And of course now we're a champion. How's that settling in? How's that feeling, becoming a champion?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, it's still sinking in a little bit, but yeah, it's good to get the win. Yeah, in the fashion that I did as well. Nice to get it done early. And yeah, champion, mad.
Of course, and it ended a little bit maybe strangely to how you expected, but to come in on 4 weeks' notice and do what you did, it's credit to you. And was that maybe what you trained for, or I don't know, what's it, put it in words, I suppose.
Yeah, so no, I trained to expect the worst, of course, as you do. Although it was a short camp, I'd been ticking over. And actually before I had the call for the fight, I did a charity run to Heathrow, so it's a 130-mile run. So I'd obviously been getting the road miles in, so luckily I wasn't in too bad a shape. But yeah, I just put all the work I could in for the 4 weeks. We trained for the 10 rounds as if it was going to go for 10 rounds. Our plan was to stick and move and try and almost get the crowd to play to our advantage by obviously, because he had the pressure of the home crowd, whereas I didn't, so I was going to try and obviously wind him up, get the crowd booing and jeering, and obviously that would get to him. But didn't go that way, ended up with a bit of a tear up, but I did move my feet still, and we did stick to the game plan to an extent, and obviously it's paid off, so very happy, but again, lots to work on, so yeah.
And is this being your first time in the away corner?
It is, yeah, the first time in the away corner, which I was actually kind of excited about. So yeah, and like, you know, the crowd didn't get to me. If anything, it inspired me because, as you know, when they're cheering, it's obviously a bad sign for you. But when they go quiet, it almost sounds like cheers to me. Do you know what I mean? But to be fair, there was no booing and jeering. He had a very, very nice crowd, and some of them congratulated me after and everything. So real good respect from the crowd, and yeah, it was just a really good night, mate. I just loved every minute of it.
I can tell that you're a bit lost for words at the moment.
Yeah, still a bit on a high, so my words are coming fast and not.
You understand it. It is, mate. It is, and for a fight and the way it was set up, I mean, it's a 50-50 fight on paper, and it was a 50-50 fight in general. And are you craving these type of fights, and have you been wanting these type of fights?
Yeah, I have. So I've been speaking to my manager, and I've actually refused. I've said I'm not doing any, because obviously journeyman is a thing, and I said no more journeyman, because obviously you have to pay for the journeyman to come down, and I wasn't making any purse and stuff like that. So this being an away fight, obviously I've actually made some money for once, which is lovely. I'm actually a pro boxer, so yeah, and I just like the competitiveness and the same nerves that I used to get as an amateur have come back. I like the buzz is back, whereas before I started feeling a bit like, oh, what's the point, just get in there, whatever. But I've really got myself back in this fight, to be honest, I feel, and I can't wait to go on to the next, hopefully English title, but we'll see. Yeah, whatever comes up.
Of course, and with the way of nerves, people always say that nerves can be seen as a good thing and necessary. Do you feel like that's the case?
Yeah, I feel like they definitely help. If you don't let them drain you too much beforehand, it's letting them come in at the right time. But yeah, to be honest, I was very happy with this fight because I came up 2 weights as well, because I normally fight at super welterweight. But this fight came up, it was away corner, 4 weeks notice, so I was walking around like 81, like no chance of getting down to super welterweight. But I felt very comfortable at the weight, I feel lean at the weight, I felt good at the weight, although I could probably get to middleweight, and I probably will in future. That took away from the nerves, because I was just happy in camp, whereas normally I'm like, do you know what I mean? So, because of the hunger and that. But yeah, it was brilliant, I just loved every minute. And I hope the fans enjoyed it, although obviously it wasn't the result they wanted. I hope I put on a good show. So.
You did indeed, mate. And I mean, you're talking about the English title there. Not too sure off the top of my head who's got that title. Is there anybody you wanted to call out?
I mean, there's no one I'd like to call out. And to be honest, I'm lucky. Like I said, come up 2 weights, so I've got the flexibility of 3 weights I can fight across. So wherever it makes sense, I'll be taking it. And yeah, just if I have to take a Midlands at another weight beforehand, then I will, because I did have a fight with Ryan Amos, who fought before me at super welterweight, but I had to pull out of that one due to injury. So, but that might be on the cards again in future. But you know, we'll see. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch him tonight, which would have been nice. But yeah, I heard he got the stoppage as well. So yeah, maybe one for the future. Not a call out, but maybe one for the future. Yeah.
You never know, a little matchmaking being made here. But just in the way of the future, and I suppose, are you just content now, and do you feel like next year is going to be another year where you're just going to be progressing really well?
Strap season, baby. No, that's too cliche, but no, you know, To be honest, I'm trying not to want too much because I've always, since a kid, I've wanted to be world champ. I wanted to do it all. But as I'm getting older, I'm trying to just let the universe tell me what to do, and I'm just trying to enjoy the ride, and like whatever opportunities come, like I just sort of tune into what the universe is telling me to do, and I listen, and it's been paying off. So I'll just keep doing that, mate. Yeah, and enjoying it because that's the aim, isn't it? So.
And after the fights, now you've got this little signature move going on. What the little pirouettes? You got a lot of spins there today.
I got two in. So I'm an I used to be a ballet dancer. I danced with the. Hey Ryan, man, you alright? Thank you, bro. Hey, I was just calling you out. No, I wasn't calling. No, I wasn't calling you out. I just said obviously we had a fight before, and then we booked, and maybe we get that one on in the future, isn't it? Yeah.
God bless you, man.
So congratulations on your fight as well, man. Yeah. Good man. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Have a good one, bro. See you, man. Yeah. Sorry, what was the question? The ballet. Sorry. Yeah, I used to do ballet. So I'm just basically sticking to my. It's just something a bit different. It's a bit of a something to add a bit of spice to it because I obviously I love ballet. Although I didn't continue doing it. I think it's really great for guys to do because obviously it gets written off as a bit of like a. You're a wimp if you do ballet or whatever, do you know what I mean? But it's actually really hard, and it laid a lot of the good foundations for my boxing. So I like to show that by doing the spin at the end to be like, ballet dancers can do it too. I don't count us out. So yeah. So,
Sticking to your roots, and just for final question, is there anything that you'd like to shout out?
I'd like to shout out my sponsors because I couldn't do it without them, and everyone who's come all the way down to Derby to buy a ticket because it's no mean feat. 5-hour round trip. And a 50 quid ticket, and then if you get in hotels, so everyone who's come, just amazing, and hopefully we'll get one close to home next time, and I can get some more support down there, and my sponsors, especially furniture.co.uk, because honestly, without them, I don't know if I'd still be boxing. They really, they keep me going, definitely, yeah. So, and they got great furniture. Yeah.
Good salesman.
No, well, I don't know about that. Terrible salesman, actually.
I appreciate you very much. Congratulations again.
Thank you, man. And again, thanks for the interview. I appreciate it. So.